Hi, guys. Okay. Here's what I see in the illusion of ascension. And many of you will not be familiar with this, but it's the Shepards town. It was kind of discovered or created in the 60s. Okay, imagine a musical town that seems to be rising or descending, but actually never goes anywhere. And it kind of creates a loop if you play it frequently that it's never ending, but you feel either that you're rising or you're falling, either one. Let's kind of imagine an old barber shop's sign, the spinning red and blue. From one perspective, it looks like it's rising. From the other perspective, it looks like it's going down. But in essence, it's going nowhere. This is ascension in the spiritual community. The illusion of going somewhere higher. But in essence, you're never going anywhere. So when they say raise your frequency, you think you're raising your frequency. To me, it's attuned, no pun intended, but attuned to the shepherd's tone. It's the illusion of ascending or descending, but you're not going anywhere. Just something to think about it. Now, many people will say, I think we're ascending in knowledge, or, and I can agree in that context. Ascending in knowledge, that means you're gaining knowledge. But if you do nothing with that knowledge, what does it do? You're just in the same spot. But in context, I understand how some people saying, oh, we're ascending in knowledge. I do completely understand that. Again, just something to think about. If you don't think the mind can be fooled, if you don't think the mind can be tricked, and these are audio tones. Like, for instance, a lot of people will use guided meditation, and those patterns are put in a shepherd's tone. It's a rising and a falling, but it really comes down to going nowhere. So again, food for thought. I mean, many of you might not fully understand that. Many of you might reject that. That's okay. But it is something to think about because this can be used visually in a scale, any type of scale it can be used in, whether it's auditory, visually, it can be used. It's a perception of rising or falling. So the perception of always rising is an endless loop. It's endless. You're perceiving that you're always ascending or rising, but in actuality, you're going nowhere. Again, just food for thought, something to think about.